Hello everybody and welcome to Nessentius Plays Civilization 5 with Community Balance Patch mod as Denmark, where we are beating the Russian Empire, who is really happy, but I don't think they will be for so long. They're almost gone, luckily for us. We need to select a new building to build over here, so let's build a mosque next automatically and just go to the next turn. Yeah, sure, let's build an embassy in Ramses. They are content with your treatment of them as their master. I'm happy that they like me so much. Right, this ship was on its way bashing on some Incan melee units were coming, but since they're not there anymore, we might as well bring them back. We had a ship over here that needed some experience, so we don't need him to fire on the barbarians, but need him to move forward and hit on this ship instead. And one of these ships that are far behind, they can fire on the barbarians instead, because they will have time for that. Got a kill from that, which gives us the nice bonuses. And then let's see, you can't reach that ship from here, so let's move you a little bit out of the way. And 1, 2, 3, and it should be unfortunately not a kill. You can't make it either. And we need a melee ship. Oh, we do have a melee ship over there already, so that's good. Maybe we can plunder that cargo ship over there. I'm not sure if that works exactly. I always forget how that happens. What galleons are we talking about here? Alright. Where is the melee ship actually? I thought we had one here. We didn't? Oh, that's bad. You need to go that away then. Which does give me the opportunity to bash on this ship a little bit. But I do think we will next turn be able to take the city. Fire on him. How do you feel? Yeah, you feel strong enough to take him. Ugh, that's bad. Alright, so we need to get this guy into this city. That's gonna take a long time. That's unfortunate. Let's see. We'll see if this temple gets destroyed. Temple got destroyed. So it's a 50% chance, but every time it happens. And then the question is, do we want to buy a caravel? If we buy a caravel over here now, it's not that much closer. I think we will be fine, but just wait a little bit. Alright, so we have baths over here. I would like an armory for some extra production and some extra science. And harbor over here is done. I would like a market first. And a council over there. Alright, let's keep on going. We don't sell our iron. Yeah, Berserker got damaged once again by this composite bowman. But he won't exist anymore, like Russia won't exist anymore soon. So we're actually gonna move this guy and kill this unit. Just for the extra bonus. Because we don't really need the units over here so much anymore. And we only got 11 damage, so if we heal up over here, we should be fine actually. Might gain some extra experience out of it. We'll make that city Catholic as well. Put you on alert. And you will be able to gain some experience by shooting at Novgorod. Not enough yet to go to the next level, but next turn he will be able to, which is a really nice thing. And then we move you up as far as possible. You guys can wait. And Rostov is starving. No, it looks like you're fine. City connections have been established. Excellent. Kuala Lumpur longs for culture. That's fine. Build more mosques. Alright. Then we have some production. Harbor is done over here. Excellent. So that was probably the city connection. And The isolation is still there. And I do want a temple over here because it gives plus 15% gold output. Then Yaroslav. Where is Yaroslav? It's here. We'll have some problem. And I would say with gold, because that's pretty much the thing we have most of. We want them to finish the courthouse as soon as possible, so we don't want to stall their production. And their food basis is not that strong at the moment. So we don't want the food either. Right, you need to fire on the city so you can level up. And that should do it. Right? Yes, it does. And we can take the city. We have been defeated. That makes me your captive. There are worse fates, I suppose. Right. We will annex the city. And this berserker I will send on an errand to clear this barbarian encampment. You will be going to healing up over there. And then we have to focus towards the Incans. I think we will go this way. See what's over here. There's some land over here. So I do... Like, it looks like it's going bigger. So I do expect to have at least one city over... Probably around here-ish. Some fish over here does make me think that there might be some land over here. So... Yeah, around here would probably be a city that we have to take first. So we have to be careful with that. Look at that, it's cavalrymen, horsemen. If only we were able to cross the ocean, things would have been so much easier. But we're not there. Navigation is still quite a bit away. And in Grass, we can get... writers from the city have penned a new great work, and critics are calling it a masterpiece. News of this has reached your ear, and your advisors await your response, so we can get great writer points. But I don't think you get great writer points, or like, you make them yourself, so that's useless. We can celebrate it for 300 culture, it's a turn of culture. Or we can pay in gold for tourism. We want the culture. Finish your temple, then finish the amphitheater. We want a courthouse there, of course. And continue. Oh, it looks like we've built the last mosque. So we should get some monasteries going. Should heal up. You get your logistics. Ah, and that guy didn't really move. So that makes things a little bit easier for us over here, like this. Oh, we can just shoot and kill. This is the guy with the good movement. I don't want to move him too far up ahead. So there's... looks like there's a city over here as well. Oh, we need to piece out some city-states. Because they were at war with me because of Russia. And we're not at war with Russia anymore. City has become religious. Riba. Excellent. I didn't know you weren't religious. So we want to build a synagogue instead, actually. And Ramses peace out as well. And are there any other city-states we are at war with? Bratislava. Make peace with them. You're just angry. No, the rest is fine. We actually have an allied city-state because Egypt has an allied city-state. And Egypt is my vassal, so... Let's look at the vassal screen. I could increase the tax rate, but we don't really need the money, so I don't think that's wise. And they're researching physics. That's not that far behind. And let's see, we need to move up some more units. I'm not pushing this guy any further because I'm afraid that I might run into a situation where he can't handle himself anymore and the rest of the army will be too far behind. You will be clearing the barbarian encampment and then you go back to Novgorod. Well, at least we will be able to get some tribute from Jerusalem. Hello, Jerusalem. We want some tribute. We don't... Well, we do use the fate actually, so sure, we'll get some of your fate. Give it to me. And we want to plunder some of these trade routes. 1, 2, 3. Plunder. And we can fire twice. 2, 3. Put you over there as well. We should be able to kill at least one of the spearmen then. Excellent. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. So there's probably not a city over here. It looks like there's a city over there. And I'm not sure how far it goes to the side, so there might be a city over there as well. So we have to be careful with navigating around there. Sure, I'll move you one up. So indeed, there is a city over here, but it's quite weak. We will be able to take that quite easily should we so desire. But of course we do need a melee ship that way as well. And we can bring one over. Let's see. With a bright flash of light and a huge crash, a meteor has landed near one of our cities. The officials collected the meteorite and brought it to the capital for study. What should they do with it? We can break it up and send it to the forge, which gives us maybe 2 iron. Or we can gain 1 science from all my universities. Yeah, please give me science to all my universities. And we can build something new in Ribe after the market has been completed. And since he is working the marble, I will go for a stonework, which will give us an extra hammer and extra gold. And something that I should have probably done a bit ago is deal with my worker shortage. I have some worker shortage because I see here are some tiles that are pillaged. So I'm gonna buy a couple of workers. Let's see, do we need some workers elsewhere? Oh, probably here. It's a large swath of land over there. We have 2 over there. I'm 100% sure that we need some workers over here as well, so let's buy some. That should be fine for now at least. We will look in the future again if we need more of them. But I think for now this will do. So kind of want to upgrade one of these spearmen at least to a pikeman. Because if we in the future go up... I believe we built the... Yeah, we built the terracotta army. And if I'm correct, then every time we advance an age, we get 1 free melee unit of every type that we have one of. So if we have a pikeman now, that means we will also get a free pikeman. I'm not exactly sure how that exactly works, but it was something like that, I believe. Your building of Jerusalem is intolerable. I demand that you refrain from squeezing tribute out of city-states under my protection. Our affairs are none of your business. They desire a peace treaty. No, why would we? We're positive happiness. We are on our way to destroy him. There's no gain for us to make a peace treaty now, I would say. But we do get our Reformation belief. We get Crusade, but that's for land units, and we are just using naval units mainly, so that's not really useful. But we receive culture and gold when we conquer cities, and we do that a lot. This is defensive, so it's not really useful. This is for hosting the World Congress. We're not there yet, and I don't think we will play around with that so much, so it's not really useful either. Building universities, public schools, and research lab with faith can be quite useful, so we might consider going for that. This is also not really interesting because it's about the World Congress again, and we're not really playing with the World Congress so much in this game. Sacred sites. We don't go for tourism that much. And, well, we could go for some great person points. But I do think that getting culture and gold when we conquer cities might be the best one, because we do conquer a lot. Sure, let's go with Crusader Spirits. It kind of does fit with our aggressive plays, so... You need to move up. We're just automating our workers, because it's a little bit too much effort for too little game right now to manage them all manually. There is another city over here. Are they not like too close to each other? 1, 2, 3. I thought that was not allowed to settle then. That's really interesting. But sure game, if you say it's allowed, then I trust your judgment. We need to get another ship in here. And then we'll need to be able to shoot at the rest of the lot. So if you are there, and you are there, this should be pretty much optimal placement then. We can kill this guy. I'm gonna give you some extra visibility. You can shoot him. You'll be able to twice shoot at him. And then the question is, what do we move you? I think we just fire at him once, kill that guy as well, and then fire the city. Prepare it for this ship that is coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next turn we would be able to take this city already, should we so desire. And the armory is done. Get a caravansary for a bit of extra gold. But I'd rather have a custom house, I guess. I think maybe the garden might even be the best one. We want to work the Arctis Guild though, I believe, because, well, we can get some extra culture out of that, and we can gain a golden age out of that. Maybe University of Sankore. I would go for a garden first, at least. Your circus is done, then go for an armory. You as well go for an armory. I would say a watermill here first for food and production. It's unfortunate that you don't really have a good place to go now. Next turn. You don't really require your horses, but how about whales? Gives us some extra happiness. No, we're not gonna declare war on Venice, and especially not for one piece of paper. That does not sound like a good deal at all. Machinery and a great person. So let's pop that great person first. Where was he? Over here. Get a political treatise out of him, because that means we can get a new policy, and we can go for one of the new ones as well. So we can go industry, which helps with constructing, gives us bonus for purchasing buildings and stuff like that, and give us more hammers and money. But I believe that we should focus on imperialism, because it gives us movement for naval and sight for naval combat units, which we use a lot of. It will give promotions to all our naval units once we have completed the entire tree. And there are more things based upon conquest and such. So let's go with imperialism. Let's be imperialistic. And then let's see what we want to do about these guys. I do believe that we want to take this city this turn. And it can be done quite easily. Let's go with mobility on you. And take the city. Sure, just annex it. And he has some movement left now. So go 1, 2. Unfortunately you can't hit him, but you can at least fire at him. So if I go like 1, 2, 3, You only have one shot, but you can kill him. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you only have one shot, but you can at least kill him. Now with 2 shots, you should be able to finish him off. Well, you are able to at least damage the city partially already, and you as well. And we can make ready for gaining entrance to that city as well. And as a bonus, we destroyed the composite bowman that was in that city. Just move up. But that's gonna be it for this episode. Next episode we will see some more war going on. Probably this city will fall. I will destroy as many of these units as I can get my hands on. And then we will have to go for Cusco. And that will not be an easy target, the way that the sea has been set up over here. Maybe if we're lucky, there will be enough space over here, but we'll have to see about that. But that's all gonna be in the next episode. Until then, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.